What's up and welcome back. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're going for a test drive in a 1966 Impala Convertible. This one here has a 327. This is a date code correct motor. Looks like it's got power steering, power brakes. Decent little setup here. Electric fan. Beautiful paint job. Dual exhaust out the back. We're going to be taking it down the road, point out any kind of flaws so you know exactly what you're buying before you get here. So check us out at maplemotors.com. I do have financing and I do have shipping available for any car on the lot. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I post videos all the time. You can check us out at TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Of course, before we take off, going to check out the interior. Looking across the dash, it's nice and clean. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? We got an aftermarket cluster of gauges underneath the dash there. Definitely going to be getting some gas. And the interior on this one is in pretty good shape. We're going to try this top out. It looks fairly new. Nice and clean. Start her up here. She dragged a little bit on the start. I've had her running for about 30 minutes while I washed her off. Kind of checked the temperature, made sure she wasn't overheating. It's a nice warm day, around 80 degrees here in Tennessee. Let's try the fan. Blower is blowing, no AC on this one. Wipers, there you go, they are working. Horn. Oh man, I could have bet that this one would have worked. And let's try the radio. It is all the way up, it's not working. Top, pull this side and this side. This is the first time I've been in this car. I check it all out with you during the video to be as honest as I can. Let's see if this top works. It does. Got her down. All right, since that's done, let's go ahead and walk around this one and see how all the wind is. This one was perfect. Let's try this one. This one's nice and smooth. It gets stiff there at the bottom. It's still going up and down. Let's try this one over here. We'll reach in here and unlock the door. Coming down with the window. Nice and smooth. Let's do this one. Nice and smooth. You got some sun stains in the seats, on top of the seat there. And on this one here. Carpet looks decent. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this thing down the road, see how she runs and drives. Okay, I'm looking for the seat belt in this thing. I think it's wrapped up in the seat here. Get ready to take off and see how she runs and drives. Let's see. Perfect fit. Okay. I've had her running for a while. It's still at 185 on the temp. Brakes are feeling pretty good already. I always check that before I pull out of the lot. Let's see how she runs and drives here. Speedometer's coming up on the dash. This one does feel like it's got a pull to the right. If I let go of the steering wheel, you can see it gliding off to the right. Believe that kickdown is hooked up on this one. Hitting on the brakes, they're stopping pretty good. Real touchy, they feel great. We'll shift down manually. Both turn signals are popping up on the dash on both sides there. Seemed like a pretty smooth ride. Get a good exhaust tone. We're gonna pull into this gas station over here. I'm gonna put a little bit of gas in this car. We'll check the gas gauge. Right now it is in between E and a quarter tank. See how smooth it was going over that curve there. She's got a great suspension on it. Feels like a boat. We're floating. We're floating today. Oh, why is this pump still out of gas? I like that pump. You gonna pull behind me, dude? I was gonna back up. Okay, let's go over here. We're fighting at the gas station. I'm trying, guys. Everybody's coming here today. I tell you what, we're going to a different gas station. They done took up too many spots. I'm getting out of here. We don't have much gas, so I'm gonna go ahead and run through, and then towards the end of the video, I will get gas. Let's hopefully not run out. We'll pull into this parking lot over here. We'll get some outside shots, get some undercarriage shots. And if you want to see what I use to make these videos, you want one of these towels, I'm going to be using this all summer. I used one last summer. It was great. Look below in the description. I have all the links to everything that I use in this video. Let's get these shots. All right, we in the shade drinking lemonade. I like this car a lot. It's pretty cool. We're gonna be walking around it now, pointing out chips, scratches, flaws, anything else I can find. We'll continue this test drive. We still got to get gas. Too many people at the gas station today, so we'll do that later on in the test drive. Motor seems to be running good. Belt's a little squeaky. It's pretty tight though. Maybe a pulley that's squeaking up here. I heard it during the test drive. All right, let's get started here. Around the front bumper, it does have pitting. It has some chips. See the chrome kind of pitting up? Also got some down there in the lower portion, a couple chips. The grill looks pretty good. It's got some chips in the paint there. There's a little ding in this bumper here. Coming on down the side. Tires are in great shape. This side's solid, it looks great. Lines up good. Light scratch there. Up over the fender. Coming down this. Exhaust kicked out to the side. Back down this middle section. I don't see any dents. Very little imperfections. Other than this door handles. Looking a bit old. Still decent. Down the top portion. Oh, we got a chip right there in the front. And down this top portion here. Windshield looks good. Trim around the windshield looks good. Got a little bit of dust up there. That could be wiped off. The seal there's a little bit dry rotted too. You can tell the top's been replaced. Framing's still the same. Good shape. Weather stripping in the trunk looks great. Jams look good. Trunk itself looks awesome. A little bit of water back here. Moisture's trying to get in somewhere. Somewhere it's leaking. Let's look under this side. This is the boot for the top. Trunk lid. Looks pretty good. Usually just check the edges on this, and they're pretty solid. So where's my keys? There's my keys. So many times people lock the keys in the trunk. That is huge. I got a magnet tag on here. The bumper on the back is pitted. See all the scratches and stuff in it. Coming down this side. A little bit flat in that area. Going up over the fender. Light scratch right in the middle. Went back down. Corner of the door's got some wax on it. And a scratch right there in the middle of the door. It's at the very bottom. Got a couple little spots there. They look like they can be buffed off. Edges of the doors are solid. Over the fender. Pretty good. Check in the middle. Door handle's the same way, got some pitting on it. Not perfect. Anything I see, I point out. So this car is very straightforward, nice and clean. A little bit of pitting on the mirror. Front windshield looks great. Under the hood is very clean. Motor stays nice and cool too. Just like somebody painted the motor and they got a little bit of overspray, a lot of overspray on the exhaust there. Insulation's decent. Let's start her up. Let's check the interior out real quick. What's cool about the drop top, just open the door. I mean, you can see pretty much everything in here. Looking over the back seat. Weather stripping's fairly new. The door's hanging a little bit there. You see where one of the screws came out. Tighten that one up. Looking at the bottom of the door. Jams. Kick panel speakers there. I feel like we should have some radio going on. Let's mess with it one more time. Usually the back's going to be right here in the middle. The front's going to be down on the floor. Let's look in the glove box. Make sure we don't have a aftermarket radio. These glove boxes seem like they always require 2 hands, don't they? One day I'll get in here. That's backwards. Hold on. There it goes. Whoa, there we go. I knew it was in there. All right. Started out really good that time. Oil pressure is 25-30. Engine temperatures, I mean, it's been the same the whole time. It came down a little bit there when we started. Let's turn the radio on. Yeah, she's on. She's on 0 right now. But come on up. There we go. Nice radio. A little Jensen. Not the highest quality, but hey, she works. A little bit of smoke coming out when you rev it. See a puff popping out there every so often. I noticed that. You can see the back of the seat. A little loose there. Make sure I cut this thing off. I got it on mute. I don't want it to run the battery down or nothing crazy. I think I'm cutting it off. I don't know. There it is. No, I'm wrong. There we go. Coming down with the hood, nice and smooth. I mean, one finger. Let's hit the road, go get some gas, and keep this thing rolling. Sweet. I like this. Good day to be cruising this car. Visor needs to be tightened up a little bit. Little flathead screwdriver right there should take care of that. Still got that right pull. Pass our street right here and go on down to probably the busiest gas station in town, but at least I'll probably get a spot. I have a pretty good feeling there's gonna be a lot of people looking at this up here. That's all right. I had that screwdriver. You know what? I bet I do have that in my bag back here. I won't have to hold that up. Reason I'm holding it up is because, I mean, look at y'all's view. It'd be terrible. It's not a good view. right, let's pull in here, get some fuel, and head on back to the car lot. There we go. Let's do this. Okay, up here at the gas station, getting some fuel. I did put about $20 worth of fuel in this ride. Does have a locking gas cap on the back. Let's hit the road. Let's check out this gas gauge before we do it. So that's where it was when we pulled up. Right there. See it's coming up. We're dragging a little bit again on the starter. Gas gauge is coming up and working. All right, let's keep going. Sweet. Got you back on my head. Yeah, the starter's dragging a little bit on this one. I'm wondering if it is the heat, the battery, the timing. The timing seems right. I mean, it's running good. Could be the battery. Could be the connection. Getting ready to pull into the car lot. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and please share. That helps me out quite a bit. You can also hit that like button, and I'll be posting a bunch of videos today because they're talking about rain tomorrow. I'm hoping to knock everything out for the rest of the week. Let's see if we can pull back in here. We're good to go. Guys, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.